Okay, welcome guys to the next tutorial. So today we are making a mustard ketchup bottle, kind of stereotypical thing that you would find in a chippy. So we're going to go ahead and just delete off the default cube, and we're going to add a circle. We'll scale this out, and we're going to go to the edit mode, press F for fill, E for extrude, just slightly, and then scale it outwards. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put a side view on here so you guys can see what's going on. So just one for the side view if you need that. Right, so we'll take this from here. So we're going to go E for extrude again. We might want to just scale this outwards slightly, and then E for extrude again, scale outwards, scale outwards just slightly. We kind of want a soft plastic with this, and then we're going to go straight up. Press G to bring that back up to roughly there. Then we're going to go E for extrude, scale it inwards just slightly, E for extrude, scale it inwards just slightly, E for extrude, scale it inwards just slightly. I'm going to go back and just scale that one just outwards just a bit. E for extrude and then scale inwards just slightly. And then what we want to do is just bring this one down. So now we've got this nice little base going on. We're going to go E for extrude again, scale it in, and then we're going to go E for extrude, and this is where the lid's going to sit. So we're just going to do a little extrude right there, a little extrude again, don't move it, scale it outwards just slightly, and then we're going to go extrude upwards just for the lid, and then E for extrude, scale in a little bit, E for extrude, and then scale in a little bit again. Just press G, bring it down a little bit, and then we're going to go E for extrude, put it up just slightly, and then scale it all the way in. And then we're going to go E for extrude, and this will be the nozzle. So it's going to be almost like a triangle, so all we need to do is just extrude it just at the edge, as so. So, when we get to this part, and we're, right at this bit, we're going to go E for extrude. And you don't have to do the inside of it, but I just like to do the little kind of hole at the top. So I'm just going to go E for extrude and just bring it down to where it needs to be. So once we've done this, go to object mode. We're going to go click right to shade smooth. And this will be our condiment bottle. So usually these are red in colour. I'm just going to go ahead and change my render engine to cycles. And this is what we should have. Obviously the lighting's a little bit poor on this. Just grab this light right here, just bring it up. And just bring it back a little bit. And then we can improve this light right here by clicking here. And just scroll it up. Alternatively, you can type in here, just add a couple of extra zeros. And you should have a pretty bright light. Now that's maybe a little bit too bright for our scene, but it'll do for the moment, just so that we can see what's going on with everything. Dipping pot sauce wise. So with this as well, we can go to edit mode, come off the render mode. Let's go to click on this, go to edit mode. So sometimes we have ridges going around the outside, so we can just Control R, make a little loop cut here, Control R, make a little loop cut here. And what we can do is we can take, say, every one or so. Just as such. Then we can go E for extrude, leave them where they are, and then just scale them inwards just slightly. So now we've got this little bit of a grip on the outside. You don't have to do that, but sometimes they do have these little bevels going on just on the outside. So I'm just going to scale this down just slightly, and then scale it outwards. So now we have this kind of grip on the outside of the bottle. So what we can do now is we can go Shift D, move these across, and now we have 2 red bottles. So to change the colour of this bottle, we're just going to go to edit mode, press A to select everything, go down to your materials tab at the bottom of your screen right here, and we will go plus, we're going to go assign, and we're going to go new. When it catches up, and then we're going to change this one to yellow. So roughly about that. So now what we have is 2 sauce bottles all ready to go. Yeah, mustard and ketchup. So that's the end of the tutorial. Nice little props to put in the background on any scenes that you've got or in any games that you're making currently. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.